Good evening, everybody. It's me again. It's Russell Mills. It is October 14th, 2017, Saturday night. I want to say hello to everybody. Hope everybody's blessed tonight. I want to just say hello. I wanted to make a quick video. Heard about ESPN Sports anchor Jemele Hill. She got suspended for 2 weeks because I believe she made a tweet about Jerry Jones and about the NFL and stuff like that. I don't understand it, but I do understand it because the fact is she's a black woman and they don't like to see black people with a voice, and they don't like to see us, talking about certain issues, what's going on in America today. They just want all black people just to shut up. And to me, even her to be suspended for 2 weeks, I think that's very harsh. And Disney, which owns ESPN, they're a bunch of assholes. Her and her bosses, them and their bosses that did this. White supremacist, racist pricks, assholes. I don't even care. This goes to show you that when you work on a plantation, as I do, as myself, because I work for a gas station, when you work for somebody, unfortunately, if you have a Twitter, Facebook, and you're a public figure, unfortunately, what happens is people catch wind of that, and they catch wind of who you are as an individual, and then they want to use that for fuel, for fire, to burn you at the end of the day. And that's what they are doing to Jemele Hill, and I think that's not fair. Yes, she's very intelligent and educated black woman. That they gave her a show on ESPN. I believe it was at 6 p.m. She had us talking about sports and stuff like that. And I remember when she had a tweet about President Trump, and ESPN wasn't happy about that, and they apologized behalf of her, I believe. I just think that's kind of crazy. And it just goes to show you that this white supremacist stuff is not going to stop in this country. And this is why when I make these videos about why don't black people just come together more often and just try to get our own, I just don't understand that whole concept. I don't understand why we don't. It's like we see what's happening to Colin Kaepernick, how he's been blackballed from the NFL. We see what's happening to Jemele Hill, how she got suspended. You see how people like Martin Luther King had a voice and they killed him. You see that a person like Malcolm X, when he was alive and they shot him, I believe it was in 1965, he got killed, and Martin Luther King died in 1968 when he gave that famous speech saying that he wasn't going to make it to the mountaintop and so forth. So it's just like, yes, as black people came a long way, yes, we have, but it's always been with the establishment of a white man or white woman. So, regardless. So this is what I'm saying to us. We need to take the time to come together more, because all we have is us black people. That's it. Okay? All families being dysfunctional and people in the streets being dysfunctional and not taking the time to love your brother or sister and loving the time to understanding your brothers and sisters. We don't want to do that because we've been brainwashed for over 400 years. We think the white man is the best thing since sliced bread. And and that's the problem. We think he is the best thing since sliced bread. And that's the problem, black people. But so when are we gonna fucking wake up? Okay? When are we gonna wake up and understand that we're still being oppressed? We still have to work 3 times as hard. We can't say nothing at the workforce, because if we do, we will get fired. Because remember, we are on a plantation here. a working plantation. Like I said, white people can say whatever they want. I've seen it at jobs. I've seen the favoritism that they have received. And then when a black man or woman tries the same thing, we get blackballed, blacklisted, we get fired. Okay, we have to act like we're white just so we can try to keep our jobs. We have to talk, change our voice in a certain way. We can't even act like who we are because the fact is, it's not our company. My brother said this to me years ago. He said, if you're not the one that's writing the checks, the one that owns the company, you can't say anything at the end of the day. And that's true. So I say this to black people, if you know we can't say anything, when are we going to come together to try to get our own? And has there been black-owned businesses in the years? Yes, absolutely. And have people doing black-owned businesses with the technologies that we have today? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But how many white people are with that black person? Is it black-owned, or is it just a black owner with a whole bunch of white people around them and sprinkled with some black people? Or you teaching those black men and women how to fish? So like I say to people, time and time again, I feel bad for Jemele Hill because it's bigger than her. You know, they're just trying to use her as a scapegoat, okay? That's the bottom line. They're trying to use her as a scapegoat. So they feel like because she has a voice, she's on a platform. Disney owns ESPN, okay? And ESPN is in cahoots with the NFL, you know, when she made those comments. Because there's a lot of people that are pretending, you know what I'm saying? And these owners in the NFL and stuff like that. Jerry Jones, he loves his money. He's a bitch ass, okay? Fuck him. And you know what I'm saying? And he's a white supremacist too, and I don't care if people are like, oh, you have to back it up with facts. Come on, man. Jerry Jones only cares about Jerry Jones. Point blank, period, okay? Slave master. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I feel bad for Jemele Hill, and probably the next step is they're probably going to try to fire her. And I believe, like Michael Smith, I believe doesn't want to do the show without her, because that was like the co-host with her, and I believe, you know, so, and like I said, they have a right to say, no, I don't want to do the show if they don't want to do it. So all I'm going to say is, you know, Jemele Hill, you know, I know you're going to keep your head up, obviously. I'm sure you're smart. I'm sure you have some money put aside. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been doing this media thing, I'm sure, for a long time. So, you know, you keep your head up. And, you know, if ESPN does fire you, you know, like I said, I'm sure you will have other ways of making money. I'm sure you are probably doing that anyway, you know, and, you know, so I don't understand it, why they suspended her for 2 weeks. I think that's not fair because she said something on Twitter, you know, and that's it. And even when she said something about President Trump on Twitter, I don't think that was fair for ESPN to try to jump in. But at the end of the day, all these social media sites are not ours. Remember that, okay? We are not the owners of Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you know what I'm saying, Google. We're not the owners of these companies. So unfortunately, those that are owners are the ones that can, you know, make your life hell and back. Remember this. But I just wanted to make a quick video. So I want everybody to have a good night. Be blessed. You take care of yourself, and if you guys want, you know, subscribe, you know, to my channel, Russell Mills, and if you want to look me up on YouTube, you write Russell Mills, RussellMills, May 22nd, 2017. That would be my first video called Why Black People Settle for Less. I'm trying to get my views up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make more videos off my phone, so I hope everybody, you know, gets the chance to see it. But everybody, take care. God bless. This is my opinion. This is how I feel. You don't have to like my opinion or anything, but this is how I feel. I'm using this platform. So everybody take care. Have a good night. Bye.